What's going on, everyone? I'm your man Ant,
I'm your boy KPGE.
and this is the Crypto live stream.
Word, word.
So, live stream. So, apologize for that. Double micing it up right now, so we make sure the audio is crisp and clear.
That's a fact.
And also, Token West, we do see your question here. So, because you're watching it live, we're going to give you a special offer. Let me just pull that up real quick. Because you're watching live, we wanted to do $9,349 for each unit while you watch it live. That's including taxes and shipping. So please reach out to us at store at btminers within a couple of hours with your name, shipping address, so you can get that quote. It must be for payment either crypto or wire transfer only. Again, Token West. Reach out to a store at bt-miners.com with your information, so you can keep that quote we're going to give you for $9,349. And like I said, they will work everything out with you as well. Like I said, make sure you email us within a couple of hours because you're watching live stream. That's what we're going to offer you. That quick quote right there for those three K3s. And for the shipping delay, we haven't heard any information as of yet. I'm about to say btminers. Bitmain is still saying the end of January that is delayed to. So, like I said, once we get more information, we'll keep you up to date and everyone else up to date. Like I said, right now there's no new information going on.
And any of the information that you need is in the pinned comment at the top. So
also, yes. So, like I said, Token West, when you get the chance, like I said, reach out to us by email. And like I said, we'll hold that quote for you within a couple of hours as you watch the live stream. So, KPGE, you got some topics for us.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the crypto world, as per usual. So, some stuff that I was checking out the other day, actually, as per CoinDesk.com, the DCG, which is the digital currency group, is under investigation by the SEC and the DOJ, which is crazy, and they're focused on internal transfers between DCG and its Genesis unit. So the Genesis unit is like where, for example, there's this a company that a lot of people know about with the crypto exchange Gemini. They basically loan their crypto out and they get interest back, right? So you loan your crypto out, you get interest back, or whatever the case may be. But they ran into a whole bunch of problems, like we talked about with the last live with FTX, amid the FTX bankruptcy. So it's like affecting all these different crypto companies and entities that were either in business with them or in business with somebody that was in business with them. And as according to Bloomberg, Gemini's Winkle Lowe's, I'm not sure if I'm saying his name right, Winkle Lowe's, but one of the co-founders of Gemini is demanding the removal of the CEO of the digital currency group, which is Barry Silbert. And pretty much the Gemini co-founder feel like there's foul play there. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of back and forth going on. So that's why the SEC and the DOJ jumped in to figure out what's really, what's the truth, what's the lie, what's really going on. Is it foul play? Because it's over $900 million tied up that the Gemini users can't get back that they, loaned out. So imagine you have your platform, your users giving up their money. Now they can't get their money. So everybody's coming at you like.
So it go back to the same concept we talked about in the last live. The Ponzi scheme. No one will get left with the check. No one will be held with that check. So now, digital currency group?
Yeah, digital currency group.
Digital currency group is doing the same thing that Sam Bankman fraud is doing. But again, risks and repercussions. Yes, the SEC and the DOJ is investigating, but that's $900 million that regular people cannot access now
at all.
And like I said, you got your life savings tied into it.
Mhm.
When does it stop?
Listen, they suspended the withdrawals about 1 or 2 months ago, and it's just been in limbo ever since. So it's like a feud going on now because people want their money.
Exactly. So do we gotta be wary of every trading platform that comes out now? Like I know Coinbase is cut 20,000 employees, laid off 20,000 employees because of the expense.
Mm-hmm.
But any new trading platform that comes up, then we gotta keep a side eye looking at them kind of weird because it's showing down this list that every time the trading platform comes along, they're doing some shiesty stuff.
Honestly, like in my opinion, I think you really gotta be careful because it's like everybody's out to get somebody. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and that also gives it a bad name of crypto because
crypto
because it's already decentralized already.
Yeah.
And you got these bad apples that say, right, everyone trying to get over somebody because of the lack of rules and regulation. So when people try to say you want to invest into crypto, oh, what about the guy from Digital Currency Group? What about the guy from STX? What about someone from Coinbase, Crypto.com? Like, what's going on? Like, how can I trust them that I'm gonna get my money and you want me to invest into the future when I'm getting ripped off hand over fist?
Yeah, I see your point. It's just like it's like there's no way you can truly know because there's no assurances, and so it's just like, okay, I can get my money to grow, but what are the chances I actually get to keep my money? And then like with these companies, I feel like where trajectory is headed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know where trajectory is headed. So like these people at the top of these companies need to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Now you're not gonna self-sabotage yourself as a CEO or whatever the case may be, but you gotta keep in mind because the better you take care of your customers and the people aligned with you, the better you're gonna be in the long run. Certain things you can't avoid or whatever the case may be, but keeping it closed tight, and then you're gonna say, "Oh, you can't withdraw your money." It doesn't matter what you do, where you go, you can't withdraw your money.
Do you think they all care about the customers first, or is it greed that wins at the end?
It's definitely greed that wins at the end. It's definitely greed that wins at the end because if they care about their customers, it's like, all right, boom. We're not just gonna say, "Oh, we just lost X amount of dollars," whatever the case may be. But number one thing you should do is stop taking more money, right? So
how do you scale the business? Then you got to make money, right?
But if you know you're headed south, if you continue to take people's money. I feel like a lot of people are doing this with crypto because, like I said, crypto is a beautiful thing, right? Because there's so many different ways that you can use it. Especially now, everybody's like starting to accept crypto all over the place and stuff like that. But at the same time, these companies, these entities are giving it a bad name because it's still new. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's still fresh. So like a lot of people really don't know. Like, okay, I know if I go get gold, it's gonna be a certain value. Sometimes it's gonna be a certain value. But gold is gold. I can test the gold, whatever chemicals I need to have to know the type of character of gold that I have.
Yeah.
But with crypto and these companies, you don't know the quality of company you're getting. And I feel like they're using that up because a lot of people, you put on a nice fancy suit, you talk good, and with your crypto, we're going to be able to do this, and you're going to get a return of this, that, blah, blah, blah. And now people are starting to trust these companies. And then when it backfires, they're looking at crypto in a negative way.
That is true. It does give it bad like the crypto. Do you think the CEO deserves jail time if he's found guilty of any foul play? Do you think he deserves some jail time?
Yeah, he deserves some jail time, and they need to empty his pockets.
I mean, he probably change around assets all the time. I mean,
True,
if he
true,
do
true.
get jail time, same thing Sam going through and everything. He going to pay a fine, do his time, whatever, and he still will go home with some money, stash away.
And it's crazy because all these people around the world using your hard-earned money and just getting stuck up, basically.
High-end stick-up game?
Extremely high-end stick-up game. Smooth.
So if you get, so again, where do you go to buy, sell, trade crypto? Like I said, and history is showing that each of these platforms are shady.
See, and that's why I kind of feel like certain people were taking the time to learn and had to mining themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like a lot of people, like I didn't even know that you could mine crypto before.
Yeah.
And I recently learned, so now it gives a whole different view of it. You know what I'm saying? So I can mine crypto, and I don't really have to deal with all these, different companies, and so I don't want to. As long as I'm good.
I mean, you still got to deal with the companies because they ask you mine, you create your own wallet, stuff like that. But if you want to trade, the wallet has nothing to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
It does, because if you want to trade that crypto for something else, you need one of those platforms. They can say that you can't really buy Ripple or Solana, things of that nature. So you need so you mine a Bitcoin or Cardano. Okay, when I mine, I'm going to trade that in for those other coins. So you'll need those platforms.
So they gotta. There's a way maybe to like regulate these companies, or
do you want the government to get involved now?
Well, so either which way you go at it is.
So either you want the government really to get involved, then they will again, like we always mentioned, the government will come and centralize something.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Or you want to keep it decentralized to deal with the bad apples.
I feel like keeping it decentralized is the best way.
And how you deal with the bad apples.
And then dealing with the bad apples is going to have to be.
So street justice?
I'm not thinking necessarily street justice, right? Although it isn't too far from my mind, there has to be something that we can make to have assurances, or like something like, because if the government gets involved, I believe the value is going to drop.
Yeah.
And then it's going to, a whole lot of chaos is going to be added to it. So you want to keep it decentralized. So we, as the people that have the crypto, that messing with these companies and stuff like that, it's like we have to create our own checks and balances somehow.
Yes. But who's willing to step up and create the checks and balances in the decentralized market and say, hey, these are set of rules we're going to follow by? Because like I said, you don't want the government to come centralized. This is what we're going to do. This is what we're not going to do. Who's going to be held check and balance? Who's going to uphold that? The people. I mean, say yes, the people, but you need someone to say, "Yo,
go to the forefront and take the run of force."
Are you really turning to a centralized market? Then
can't go to centralized market.
I mean, I understand because the government, once you appoint someone to say, "Hey."
See, I think that's where we got to keep it a little bit savage per se, because appointing somebody like that person is kind of like the regulator unofficially. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so it's like, all right, trying to think of a good example, right? So, for argument's sake, right? People can be good or they can be shady, right?
Yeah.
But if Denzel was to come out and say, this company right here is decent, right? There's a chance that he could be faking the funk for the company, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like the people have to agree on certain people that they feel hasn't betrayed them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So
if that makes sense.
So
like,
you want so if Denzel Washington came and said, "Yo, this crypto platform, this buy sell trade crypto platform is where it's at. Is the next thing."
and he has his money invested in it.
He got his money invested in
Uh-huh.
there, and the company is shady. The SEC will find Denzel, and they said, "Why you?" And I get we live in a world that we put stop behind every celebrity word. Like,
Mm-hmm.
hey, this celebrity is pretty much endorsing this, so we have to follow suit instead of doing our own research. Again, I like Denzel. They why take financial advice from Denzel Washington, even though you like them in a few movies?
So that's what I'm saying. This is like, regardless at the end of the day,
Because Equalizer, he wasn't living a lavish life.
regardless at the end of the day,
None of his movies.
that's true. He gets straight to the point, though. He gets straight to the point. It's like, regardless, in this world of crypto,
Mm-hmm.
there's risk.
Yeah, it's just any investment. Yeah.
Yeah. So now you got to evaluate. You know what I'm saying? So, like, for example, like somebody could come and say something,
Mm-hmm.
and they could be telling the truth, or they could be lying. They could be faking the fuck. But now it's for me to evaluate. Okay, does he have his money invested? Does this that? Because no matter what, we all follow some sort of example. We can still take the time to do the research.
Yeah.
But it's not hard to throw out a whole bunch of articles. Oh, this company is good. This, da, da, blah,
Yeah.
blah. Yeah, and then if there's bad press, those are naysayers, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But something has to be sorted out. It might not be the whole Denzel thing or a certain type of person, but we have to figure something out as people in crypto. Otherwise, the options are risk it. You know what I'm saying? Just completely risk it. Or you're going to be smart. Okay, maybe I'll only put X amount.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's different ways. So even if I do lose that, it's going to hurt, but I didn't, or certain time frames. Like, some people invest for, like, buy crypto for a certain amount of time, then sell, et cetera, so on and so forth. But it's just sad that it has to be that way. But
yeah,
it's like you said, somebody is always going to be at the end be holding the check.
So when you look at it, like I said, do we create the platform? Not us, but do we get another platform that comes in and say we better than FTX or digital currency group? Because like I said, the dude, what is it, Gemini? What was it? Or Genesis? Gemini, right? What makes him more? You easily? What's stopping you from stealing money?
That's true.
What happened? We both were stealing money, and the other guy got caught with the hand in the cookie jar. And they said, "Yo, I didn't get caught. Yo, I'm shifting the blame on him."
Tinfoil hat.
So what's the difference?
That's true. I feel maybe a platform that the people own, like,
Open resource platform, like open resource,
like the people own, like, so basically, like, the company is owned by.
It's hard because, like I said, power could corrupt any person, any man or woman.
That's true.
That little bit of power. You ever been on the Facebook groups?
Yeah.
And the admin themselves get drunk with a little power.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm King Kong out here. I'm King Dingling. Like I said, just the amount of power. Because you're talking about an admin. Mm-hmm. You feel you could persuade or sway anything what goes on in this group.
I think they got some kind of power or something like that. Yeah, that's a very good point.
Power and greed. Like I said, you get power. Now you look at all this money. Something may happen in your life. You down financially. You see all this money coming in. The temptation to take some off the top is there.
All the time.
The temptation is there to say, yo, I can really use this right now. Pay a bill or get something that I need for the family or for your own selfish needs.
Mm-hmm.
I need that new Tesla or that new electric car or that new Cadillac V8.
Or some more miners.
more miners as well.
Yeah, let's give me some more miners.
So anything like I said, that temptation is there.
Mm-hmm.
So if you create an open source group, like I said, who do you appoint? Who can you trust? Like I said, in the industry that's been plagued of untrusting people.
You think a voting infrastructure would matter? Like if there's to be rules and regulations, it's like a vote, but then the chance of hackers making extra votes and stuff like that,
Yeah,
or
so
people being bought out to vote. Oh man, is it just? I guess it's just one of those things where you're just going to have to do what it do and take the risk. But I feel like maybe the only thing that we could do is be smarter about our risk.
So what makes you smart about the risk? So do you say invest in stocks or invest in properties instead of investing in crypto?
No, you still gotta invest in crypto. Crypto is at a stage where it's all spinning all around. You can't really pinpoint the exact direction that it's going, but you don't want to. Well, me, I don't want to miss out on what it could be potentially. You know what I'm saying? So the only other way is like I got money in certain places with crypto. I'm gonna have to, like you said, do the research, and then it's not to do the research one time and done. It's like every couple of days I'm gonna have to be scanning and browsing, because when you're really serious about your investment, whether it be real estate, stocks, crypto, you gotta stay on the up and up. So as soon as you see something shifty, you gotta figure it out. And even if you see something shifty, it might be too late to whatever, but at least now let me not add to this, or let me stay away from this, whatever. But it's tough. It's tough.
I know it's tough. Like, the old me, I would have ran down on homie. But I mean, see, that's the old me. The new me, I fight fire with fire. You get lawyers involved. Nothing hurts than a ballpoint pen in the lawsuit.
Just a fact.
I got punch you in your face and break bones. I won't get my money. I will feel good short term, but you will heal and keep going with your life.
And countersue.
Exactly, for assault. But they would owe me, hands and feet on homie. Like, that's my money. So you come catch it.
Yeah, because that's what we would normally do.
So as you segue, not even segue. So the next thing you mentioned to me that crypto billionaires is dying left and right.
So listen. According to Cointelegraph, right? In like the recent couple of weeks, a month or so, 4 crypto billionaires have died. And now they're not saying how they died. It's not like, you look on the news, oh, he was in a car crash or whatever. They just say they died.
When he died, he died at their home, or
some of them were on vacation. One was found on the beach, different places. And it's crazy because now, why are these crypto billionaires dying?
Foul play. Like you play the game Hitman, and in the game Hitman, you can make desolate accidents all day.
And that's one of the topics that a lot of people were talking about on the post. Is like, what if they're faking their deaths, making new lives?
I heard that they're making new lives. What to spend the money, but everything is in crypto. You could trace it.
Yeah, but after you go through enough back doors, or if they were smart, you got a certain amount here, and you make that the target, the bullseye. Because what they said, the best place to hide something is in plain sight.
Yeah, that's true.
So there's an X amount of hair that he could have left to a family member or the corporation, whatever. God, but remember, billionaires. So who's to say they don't got 300 million over there, 400 million over here?
So you're trying. You're right. So if I wanted the deception is that I will make you look over here. That there's $200 million of crypto right here. While I got another 800 million sitting over here, but I want you to focus on this aspect right here with the company.
And then you got to remember now, we're in the 21st century. Plastic surgery. It's not hard to get a fake identity.
He gonna change his whole face, like on some. Listen, that guy's so sick. Is this a movie? Face Off with John Travolta and Nicolas Cage type of stuff.
But you got billions of dollars, billions. Now that's the going. You know, they might figure that. Some people are saying it might be involved in crypto. Maybe they know the code or something. Somebody trying to find out.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you get so rich in crypto? What do you know that I don't know?
So you would say, hey, they invested early. So they bought Bitcoin over at its low and held and hold on to it. And once the boom hit, I made billions of dollars. So,
but they still have billions in crypto, and it's like for example, like some of the information that was on the Cointelegraph was like, okay, it could be Hitman after them for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? People are trying to now bring it to say maybe it's because of their past, because some of them have some questionable past. But
how questionable are we talking?
Nothing really crazy to the point where, like, you got somebody coming after you for that. So the only thing that falls back on is the crypto. They know something going on with the crypto.
Question fans like they ripped off a bunch of 401ks or slept with a few hookers. Type questionable.
That is very questionable. Right. And then now I'm thinking about something now, right? So this is my own, conspiracy. Now I'm thinking about something, right? Okay, these crypto billionaires, right? They prove their worth. That they know what they're doing in crypto. They hustle some people out of their money.
Yeah.
Some of these hedge fund managers and owners and stuff like that, and then they don't deliver.
Will you really hustle hedge fund manager, or you hustle the average Joe? That's how usually the scam works. You hustle the average Joes out there hard-earned money.
Well, that's a very strong possibility too, unless they mess with the wrong average Joe. Could have been a trained killer. You know what I'm saying? It got him, but it's just like in the span of a month, 4 crypto billionaires. There's just not even, and it's not even like they disclose the causes to say, oh, this person had a heart attack or whatever.
It was poison and stuff like that.
Yeah, so now we don't know why they died.
So you play that game Hitman. They'll tell you that you can kill dude with a poison in a drink. You can electrocute them like with faulty wiring and stuff like that.
Black Widow could have bit them too. Yeah, and it's crazy. So like
they are dying in exotic places. You're not dying in
on the beach, like some fancy nice home and stuff like that. So it's like this crypto thing, man.
It makes anyone can be touched. No one's untouchable.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Because you think you got billions of dollars, like somebody got to them, somebody getting to them. Man, I'm telling you, and it's just like with everything going on in the world now. And like crypto. And then the good areas you hear about crypto, and the bad areas you hear about crypto.
The bad outweighs the good. That's always going to be the negative press is always going to outweigh the good press.
The negative press,
because the negative press sells. The negative press always sells.
Definitely. Like I hear more bad about crypto than I hear about good, but crypto is very resilient. That's what it's seeming like, because a lot of people will like going against crypto, but it's just like having to do your own research and finding out the truth for yourself. I can't speculate to say, oh, this crypto's gonna do this, da da da. Got to do the research and find out. Okay, let me examine this. Let me do this. Okay. They said this about crypto, but let me research and find out what's really going on. So that now I'm educating myself and I know I'm not just taking what somebody's giving me.
That's pretty interesting. That, like you said, these four billionaires just naturally died out the blue. And they said they made sure in the headline they paid crypto billionaire.
Yeah, that was the emphasis. Crypto billionaire. Big emphasis on that. Extreme emphasis.
The people tell us in the comments. We watch the video later. tell us what's your thoughts on this. You think with all these news, is it giving crypto a bad name and deterring people not to invest? People still want to invest, but deterring that the masses not to invest in crypto, or you think any news is good news that is getting the name of crypto out there? Let us know in the comment.
I like what you just said. That last part you just said, because some people say any exposure is good exposure if you know how to flip it.
Yeah. Again, no one here to flip it.
I see what you're saying.
No one give it. They say, hey, Satoshi Nakamoto or someone else, and weigh everything. No one's not here to flip it. So like
There's no crypto chairman, huh?
Exactly. So like I said, all these news is still good for crypto, or like I said, or like all this news you hear people scamming the average Joe out of their hard-earned money, while these weasel guys just get away with everything. Like I said, let us know in the comments, and like I said, just let us know. And if you have the comments, Friday at 12:00, we come back live, we'll read it, and we discuss further.
Amen.
And like I said, any questions about BT miners, like I said, leave in the chat like Token West did. We'll answer the questions. And like I said, in the major did not give us a call at area code 1-813-280-0668, or email us at store@btminers.com. Make sure you follow us on social media platforms at btminers. Then also like, subscribe, share. Share. This is how it grows. Like I said, we just two guys talking about crypto. This is our barbershop. The black couch. Like I said, we like to see this thing grow. We could actually sit in the barbershop and talk to the fellas about this. Get everyone else's point of view. Like I said, we still going to do interviews. We still going to interview politicians and other people in the crypto world. We also going to start giving away things during these lives so we can entice you to watch. So coupon giveaways, you name it, we're gonna have it here. Minus we're gonna give away Bitcoin on here. But like I said, keep watching, keep supporting us, and we keep giving you, this hot live fire of the Crypto Fix live.
Of course. And like you said, don't be afraid to comment. You know what I'm saying? Leave whatever, any question you have. Don't be afraid to comment your question, ask questions. Uncle Ed went ahead and pinned all the information up there in the comment section so you can see the number, the email, the whole nine, description, all our social media and everything like that.
Definitely.
We want to answer your questions. And like anything at all, we want to answer your questions. Any ideas that you guys have, any things that you guys want to see.
Well, any bigger approval. I know we still working it out. We still getting the kinks out. We actually had the sign to put up on the wall. We just, I've been lazy to do it. Man, but we had the sign. We're gonna put it on the wall. BT miners, like any other equipment that you recommend, we should have to spice it up more. Like I said, we here. We're a community,
and we're here for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So,
on that note, this has been the Crypto Fix Live. I'm your man Ant.
I'm your boy KPGE.
And we are out. Later.
Deuces.